long time ago, there were two large kingdoms in the East Java region, named the Kingdom of Jenggala and the Kingdom of Kediri. The Kingdom of Jenggala was led by King Jayanagara, and the Kingdom of Kediri was led by King Jayangrana. To unite the two countries and avoid war, the two kingdoms established a marriage bond between Panji Asmarabangun, son of the king of Jenggala, and Dewi Sekartaji, the daughter of the king of Kediri. One day, the Jenggala kingdom was attacked by an enemy. During the battle, Dewi Sekartaji fled from the palace. She disguised herself as a village girl and lived with a widow with 3 daughters, named Klenting Abang, Klenting Ijo, and Klenting Biru. Dewi Sekartaji was adopted as a child of this family and given the name Klenting Kuning. But Klenting Kuning was not treated well. Every day, she was told to do housework, such as washing, cooking, and cleaning the house. Her 3 stepsisters were very lazy, and they usually just told her to do hair curls. Klenting Kuning, was my clothes, was my scarf too. Okay, sister. Eventually, the Jenggala kingdom was saved. Panji Asmarabangun had succeeded in defeating his enemy who attacked him, but he was sad because Dewi Sekartaji had left the palace. He was determined to look for her. He told the court to find the whereabouts of Dewi Sekartaji. After a while, a bodyguard reported that he had met a girl who looked like Dewi Sekartaji in a village. Panji Asmarabangun went to the Dapan village. This village was located next to the village where Klenting Kuning lived. He lived in Mbok Randang's house because Mbok Randang dubbed chill and disguised himself Ande Lumut, who was looking for a wife. News about Ande Lumut looking for a wife spread around town, and Klenting Abang, Klenting Ijo, and Klenting Biru dressed beautifully as they called to propose to Ande Lumut. Don't forget to wear good clothes. Hi Klenting Kuning, you don't have to come with us. Just stay at home. Go to the river and wash our dirty clothes, commented Klenting Biru. They departed, and Klenting Kuning went to the river to wash the dirty clothes right away. Suddenly, a crane came and gave her a whip. Go and propose to Ande Lumut, so you can meet Panji Asmarabangun and bring this whip, said the crane. Klenting Kuning then rushed to the Dapan village, while her mother and 3 adoptive sisters arrived the right side. They were confused. None of the boats were visible. There were no bridges. So, how could they cross the river? The river was vast, deep and swift. Suddenly, a giant crab named Yuyukangkang appeared. The crab offered to cross the river on the condition they had to kiss the crab. They agreed to that condition. One by one, they climbed onto Yuyukangkang's back to cross the river. Moments later, Klenting Kuning arrived at the right side. She asked to meet Yuyukangkang. Yuyukangkang offered to help her cross the river with the same condition, that she must kiss him. Klenting Kuning rejected the requirement and forced Yuyukangkang to help her without his condition met. Yuyukangkang did not want to help Klenting Kuning. Klenting Kuning lost her patience. She pulled out the sweep from the crane and struck the river. Immediately, the river water receded. Yuyukangkang was scared. Finally, He agreed to help Kelenting Kuning cross the river. Kelenting Kuning immediately went up onto Yuyu Kangkang's back and got to the other side of the river. Her mother and two stepsisters arrived first at Mbok Randang's house. One by one, Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru showed their beauty to Ande Lumut. However, none of them was cursed because they had kissed Yuyu Kangkang. A few moments later, Kelenting Kuning arrived at Mbok Randang's house. Ande Lumut chose Kelenting Kuning as his wife because he knew that Kelenting Kuning was Dewi Sekartaji, and she was the only woman who hadn't kissed Yuyu Kangkang. Ande Lumut revealed his disgust, and he told everyone that he was Panji Asmarabangun. Finally, Panji Asmarabangun and Dewi Sekartaji were reunited, and they invited Mbok Randa to stay in the village as a thank you. In the end, they lived happily ever after.